Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon back on the DC Universe online test server, and we are doing the usual seasonal event coverage. Spring is up next. It's the next one in the seasonal streak slash spam. So in this video we're going to be doing the usual thing where we look at the feats, make sure they didn't do anything weird. And then we'll look at the vendor and then the actual items. Okay, so we're going to springtime and we're going to scroll to the bottom looking for the last 2 or 3. Okay, so we do have 3 of them to do this time around for 2022. Speaking for the trees, this is the base item collection and it is 10 of any. So that checks out. This sounds like it's going to be expensive, but I mean, we'll have to check the prices, but we have to collect 2 of the spring auras. Hopefully they're priced reasonably. And 2 ear styles. That sounds kind of vague because it doesn't say what kind of ears. Could it be the elf ears that people are asking for? Or could it be the rabbit ears that are expected of like basic character creation? All these years and we don't have bunny ears yet. Okay, so we're going to warp to the House of Legends. Just a note, if you're used to the old locations of the seasonals, they should still be there. So the old one was in the Watchtower. But we're going to take a look at House of Legends for the new setup. Okay, so here we have it. Villains on the left, heroes on the right. Was it the misgiving tree on both sides, though? And we do have a vault. Okay, so we're going to talk to Swamp Thing for the quest.
Greetings. I am Swamp Thing, and I represent
and then there's a vault.
Roaring things of this planet.
Vault is Flytrap.
It is spring, the time for all living things to grow. Poison ivy.
So on the villain side we have Poison Ivy.
She must be stopped.
I kind of don't remember it being the misgiving tree on both sides, though. And the villain side, this used to be like that larger plant NPC. You know what? This is probably worth a look. I'm going to go to the Watchtower. I want to see if they left that the same. I know in the other events the old location is still there because what was the last event? St. Patrick's Day. Now there was one that was in Gotham where if you went to the East End you saw Hal there. Oh yeah, Valentine's Day. Yeah, Valentine's Day still had Hal in the old location as well as the new location. Right, see there was no misgiving treats, this guy, Arbors, but this means I could pick up the quest twice. Right, because I already talked to Swamp Thing. So what is this Sarah Charles?
I'm Dr. Sarah Charles from Star Labs, and we're here to help with the Poison Ivy incident.
Wait a second.
There have been numerous reports about Ivy's latest work in the Gotham sewers. I've got a team ready
So
to
there's
move,
protecting
and
the
Swamp
green,
Thing is willing to give us a
and
hand.
then there's the
Meet
vault,
them
but then
inside
Sarah
the
Charles is
sewer.
here. Oh, I wonder if that's going to cause an issue. Because it seems like the inside is a different quest than the outside. I do remember talking to these two last year. I mean, I'll link to the old videos just to confirm that. Let's see if the vendor is updated.
Brighten your day.
Oh wait, I need some currency.
Perhaps I have
Okay,
something
so
to
we're
brighten
looking
your day.
at, we got the flower ore, so they're 50 apiece. Oh wow, there's actually 4 auras, of which you need to get 2. So the flower aura looks like the effect that you get from the spore pet. Yeah, it made sense to make that into an aura. Swamp Lights is a very faint version of like will-o-wisp type things. It's definitely new, and we don't have that in any color. Chromatic Butterflies. I kind of think we have this one already, don't we? Or something really similar. Or maybe it's different animation. Flies Aura. You can't really see this one on the preview too good, but yeah, if you wanted like flies around your character, that would be the one to go for. Alright, so with the ears we got wolf, cat, rabbit. And then there's accessory versions of them. That's kind of messed up that you have to buy the accessory version and the head version. They should really come as a package. Oh yeah, people are definitely going to be happy with this. So that way, if you wanted to make a humanoid that had more of a human face, you could just add these ears to them. Rabbit ears, and then we've got the accessory versions if you didn't want to use up the head slot. Yeah, this could make it pretty interesting because that means you could use a helmet and have the ears protrude. But to tell you the truth, I think these should really be packaged together. Or like you buy one and then the other gets awarded to you. Because if you're buying it to create a look, and that look should work with other styles. It's the same case when they made the lasso and then they awarded the accessory version. So yeah, hopefully this is something I can get them to change. But alright, going down to the base items. Pond looks really similar to something we already had, but I think that's a summer item. It says Pond Large though, so maybe that's a League Hall one. Mushroom chair for those Super Mario fans that want to make that themed base. Oh yeah, more mushroom stuff. Hippocampus statue, so we have some more green bush sculptures. Oak tree trunk. Thin oak trunk. These are either we really already have these and these are just other names, or they're just very similar. Wall-mounted oak branch. Why are these 2022? I feel like we had these already. Okay, this one looks different because we don't have that. We don't have a long extended one. Okay, so these are probably variants that look really close. Yeah, I'm not going to spend my time on those. I'm gonna get the mushroom stuff. I mean, this would add variety if you already had a base that used the old ones. But yeah, I'm going all for ponds and mushrooms. Alright, so as usual, we're going to start by looking at the style items. And based on what we saw at the vendor, I'm going to be spending more time with the styles than the base items this time around. Okay, so let's do the auras first. So this is the chromatic butterfly. And let me show my character colors just in case any of these style items tint. So it's yellow, black, red, and white. So these are different colored butterflies and they're not tinting. So yeah, this is different than the old butterfly one, because the old butterfly were just single colored butterflies like flying around. This is a more detailed aura. And it's new animation. And then we've got flies. This one is hardly going to be noticeable, I think. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to zoom in a lot to see the flies. Yeah, this is not something I would use, but I guess if you had like an insect-themed character, maybe that's for you. But that's not going to be one of the ones I choose. I do like the butterfly one, because it's pretty colorful. Swamp Lights. Oh, this one is really cool. Yeah, that's not based on anything we've seen before, because you see it's only on the upper part of the character. This could work really well with like Cosmic, actually. If you had like the bright Cosmic or the classic Cosmic material. And then lastly we have the flower aura. Okay, so none of these are tinting. The flower aura is basically the same effect as the healing Spore Pet. Like the Swamp Lights one, it stays in the upper part of the character. So another interesting new type of aura. Okay, so moving on to the head, we have cat, wolf, and rabbit ears. So yeah, the head item ones, just like any head style, should be either tintable or you can put a material over it. So that's magnetic neon, anion, and red vinyl. Let's go with untinted. So the bottom color is the outside, it looks like. And the inside is the top color. It looks like rabbit ears uses the last two. Okay, so they are completely different models that take different color assignments. So there we go, it's the rabbit ears. So now you could finally make that rabbit character that you've always wanted to make. And wolf. Alright, let me reset that and then we'll look at the accessory versions. See how much control we have over those. Okay, just to change things up, let's make sure it works with the head style. Okay, so let's say we have a helmet on, and we also want the ears, but then you have to lose the accessory. So and it is also taking from the colors you have selected, so you may have to mix around the swatches to get these the color that you want. And with it being an accessory, though, you're not going to be able to put a material over it. I mean, that's probably okay because they're supposed to be ears. They're not supposed to be like, part of the armor or anything. So, but there it is. That's the cat ears on a helmet. And rabbit ears on helmet. I have a lot of friends that are going to be happy with these ear styles. It definitely opens up a lot of possibilities for the humanoid characters. Okay, well, let's place some of the base items. So I only picked up the mushrooms, and I picked up one tree, like just to see. And by the way, this is cut out, but all the feats do work. So 2 auras, 2 ear styles, and 10 base items. Yeah, this is very Mario. It's too bad we don't have the green one. They should do a green variant instead of all those trees. Yeah, so I grabbed those, and I also grabbed the pond because I want to see how big it is. Oh yeah, that is nice and big. I think that's also a different shape than the other one that we got. I want to say the smaller one is from Summer, but I'll have to double check that. But that's a nice big one that can work in a large area of the base as well as a league hall. Because currently the one we have from before is too small for a league hall. So you kind of have to build a custom pond with the water puddle. Okay, let's see if the oak tree is any different. Oh, you know what? Okay, this is larger than the old one. It's the same model, but it's definitely larger. Because the old one went up to like here, the regular ceiling height. This goes above it, it looks like. So this will work better in larger places. It still looks funny because the top is cut off. So like if you put it in a league hall, it's going to look like half a tree. Okay, but that's going to do it for Spring. It is fairly simple, just like most recent ones. So it won't be a headache to collect these items and keep track of them. And we have some pretty good styles. Okay, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.